Hi guys, I'm Keisha. Welcome to March 2019 reading for Cancer. This is a general reading for Cancer. Cancer, let's talk. So, I have two decks, my Golden Tarot deck and my Archangel Gabriel deck. Now, usually my John Holland deck comes out to play, but Gabriel says, no, I want to share some knowledge in both. Okay. Cancer, let's talk. Pull your cards. You guys got a couple of swords. Okay? Swords, what I refer to as falling cups. But you got a nice outcome if you're willing to work hard for it. What do I mean by work hard for it? This is not about job. This is not about money. This is about internal success. Okay? And so for my Cancers, you, like I said, you guys got a couple of swords, right? And swords are air cards, right? They cut. Swords also talks about emotions, conflict. It's about the psyche. It's about the mind. Cancer, you have Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then King of Coins. I'm sorry, Knight of Coins. But again, that outcome, that Knight of Coin outcome, this is not about money. This reading has nothing to do with money. This reading is about a general reading. I'm going to emphasize as well. May or may not resonate with you. Have a feeling it's going to resonate with a lot of people. This is about how you are showing up in the world and the decisions that you're making and the outcomes. Some of you guys are in a position of authority. You're in charge. You're a powerhouse. You make decisions. Could be decisions at home. You might be head of household. Could be decisions in the workplace. Could be maybe, you're a business owner and you're running things, right? You oversee, you spearhead everything. But how are you showing up? Because Five of Cups is a loss. That's fail. That in this context right now, we're talking about regrets, possibly grief coming into play. Maybe someone has passed away, really dear to you, and you looked to that person for everything before you made a decision. You would reach out to that person, and now that person is here, and you have to step into a power that you don't want to step into. Cancer. You have to step in a power that you don't want to step into. After Five of Cups, you have Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. You got a lot of swords in this reading. Again, swords talks about conflict, the mind, the psyche. Cancer, ask yourself, what are you doing that is further causing you more problems in your own life? Don't look at the people. Don't look at the people. Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. Because with this Ten of Swords and then this Nine of Swords, it's like conflict upon conflict upon conflict, causing you a lot of stress, possibly. Are you people pleasing? Are you doing what's right for others, whereas you can possibly make a decision that collectively benefits everyone, including yourself? Make sense? Got it? I'm a little peeved for y'all. So What can you do to make your situation better, Cancer? What can you do? Because like I said, this Knight of Coins, beautiful card. Beautiful card. Beautiful outcomes. How do you get to that outcome? You got to take a step back and look at yourself. What are you doing? How are you showing up? If you're supposed to be somewhere at 5 o'clock, are you getting there at 6 o'clock? If you have a deadline for 12 noon, are you submitting at 2 p.m.? Yeah. It's about this Knight of Coins here. It's not about money. It's about self-growth. Self-growth. You can get here. You can definitely get here. But what work are you going to do? And I'm going to offer you guys some suggestions. Again, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. How can you get to Knight of Coins, Cancer? How can you get a Knight of Coins? And you know what? Perhaps this is money. Perhaps you're making poor decisions with your finances and you feel stuck. And those poor decisions are affecting, you know, your well-being. You don't want to get out of bed. Things is looking hard, you know, difficult. Could be money too. Go and seek a financial counselor. There's a lot of organizations that offer free support, Cancer. Do your digging, do your research, find a free financial coach. They exist. There's organizations that they get paid by the state. They get paid by the government to help people. If this is more of an emotional upheaval or withdrawal, go and seek a licensed therapist or psychologist. If you feel like there's something wrong, there's nothing wrong with talking to people. If you don't want to see a therapist, there's hotlines. You can call and speak to a therapist. It's anonymous, it's confidential. Some of them offer free services. Or go online and look for a virtual therapist. They have virtual therapists. If you don't have time to leave your office, leave your workplace, leave your house, just like you're online right here and I'm doing this, you can speak to a therapist one-on-one and let them help you tease out what's going on with you emotionally and the decisions that you're making and the choices and the people, and if you're repeating patterns of the past, any destructive behaviors, any people pleasing, you know, whatever it is, and get the help that you need. Okay, Cancer? So I'm going to pull your closing messages with Archangel Gabriel. Let's see what's going on. For those of you that this reading resonates with you and you're struggling, I hope you find peace. I hope you find peace and comfort. Really do. Really do. Anything that leaves my mouth, I mean it wholeheartedly for people. Wholeheartedly. Okay. So it is some of it is time management. For my Cancer, some of it is time management. And when I said going back to Queen of Swords, if you think of Queen of Swords, right? That's a woman that is powerfully in charge. She's an authoritative figure, an influence. People look up to her. And if you think about kings and queens, they're dressed nicely. They're dressed almost perfectly. This is a card of perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow for perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. Are you procrastinating on doing tasks? Like I said, doing it late. Because what follows perfectionism is time management card. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list. And don't allow distractions to deter your focus. Also talks about creating a vision board. Bracelet broke. Also talks about creating a vision board, Cancer. Create a board with images and words that will inspire you and highlight what you need to accomplish. And a vision board, guys, does not have to be about house, cars, money, prestige. You can do a vision board on self-growth. Cancer, vision board on self-growth. Do a vision board on self-growth, Cancer. Okay? If you require or are seeking an extended personalized reading, you can click the link in the description, and for $20 you can book yourself a 30-minute extended Cancer reading. Have a good day.